It is Trisha here, your digital queen, island queen, all of that good stuff. Hello, hello, hello. Mic testing, of course. Yeah, I'm here with my little flamingo friend. Oh, yeah. Got this in Dominican Republic. Oh, my God. Guys, that's the thing when you travel, when you get to travel and see all the different art. That is one thing that I love because y'all know I am a designer by heart. So of course I love art and I love like different pictures, painting, little sculptures. Look at this little cute little I guess it's a flamingo. I'm not sure what exactly it is, but I just love the colors and all of that. Hi Patsy, welcome in. Hi, how are you? Why am I not hearing anything here? Can you hear me, guys? Welcome in, welcome in. So of course today, oh, that's why my phone was down. This is where I long to be. Yes, Patsy. So let me know where you're coming in from. So tonight, guys, I will be talking about something that a lot of people are scared of. They're in fear of it. They're like, oh my God, Trisha, I do not want to go live. Let me tell you guys, this is how you're going to make some bank on your phone very fast if you know how to do a live, right? So I'm just going to walk you guys through. Hi, E-Bag. What's going on? I miss seeing you at a park. Oh, my God. What's going on? Yeah, I guess I'll see you soon because you're out of school now, right? How you been doing? What's going on? Thank you for checking out my stories. Oh, my God. Yeah, sorry, guys. I had to cough. But, guys, when you travel, oh, my God, you see all these different art. First of all, the fashion is always through the roof. You know what I mean? Like people who live in New York, they don't dress like how people dress in Florida. Or say you go all the way to California. Say you go to England. Say you go to like Europe or somewhere. Everybody dresses different. So the cultural side of just being able to travel is just absolutely amazing. Yeah. Let me know if the music is too loud. I'm doing good. Nice to see you. Yes, I miss seeing you. Yeah. I was just over that side just now, but I came back over. We'll talk. We'll definitely talk. Hey, Prosperity with Marsha. I see you. So Florida is in the building and we have Bahamas in the building right now. Patsy, let me know where you're coming in from. Let me know where you guys are coming in from, of course. So what I request, guys, when you come in, guys, I just need at least 10 taps from you. 10 taps from you and at least a follow. If you're new here, put me in the comments if you're new here. Put me in the comments if you're new and all of that. And if you're like, but Trisha, I want to learn how to do this, but I don't have the time right now to sit and listen to the class and all that stuff. No big deal, guys. Of course, I will put maybe a little excerpt of the class, of course, because one tip that I want to give you guys, you don't have to. A lot of people are like, but Trisha, I am worried because nobody's going to come on my live. Don't worry about that, guys. Be you. That's the first thing that I want to say. Just be you, right? And did you know, top secret, when you go live here on TikTok, this is being recorded. Okay. I'm going to show you guys my TikTok studio. Okay. So that is one reason to why you want to go live, because you will have content. You could put it in other AI stuff or other, you know what, things and clip it and have clips at it. So say you go live for like an hour and 40 minutes. I normally go live like for an hour and 30 minutes. If the vibes is right and stuff like that and I'm not hungry and I'm not like, oh, it's dinner time, I'll go live for like for 2 hours, right? But one thing, guys, don't worry about who is gonna come on and if there's not a lot of people. When you come on, I'm gonna give you structure it, show you exactly how to start, what to talk about, some of the things that you could talk about and all of that stuff. But I'm gonna show you one of the reasons why I love going wild. What? I love going wild. Yeah. That is too funny right there. Wait. So I want to show you guys on my computer. So how is everybody doing? Welcome in. It is Tip Tuesdays, and this is one of the tips that has changed my life, guys, as far as making extra money with my phone. When I go live, I don't know what it is. I get more followers, I get more leads, I get more people buying, I get more people coming into the program and all of that. And what people love is that they feel like they could touch you. They know that that's you, because of course with all the fake stuff going on, guys, people want to know that you're real. So that's another reason why you want to go live, guys, right? Okay, so I'm gonna start. So welcome in, Kelly. I see you. Rosemary, AJ, I see you. If you cannot stay for this class right here and you're like, Trisha, I want to learn how to do that, go get the blueprint, guys. All you gotta do is tap on my picture twice, tap it there, and go to my wall, go to the link, and you'll get the blueprint. Okay, you'll get that. But tonight is gonna be fun because I love going live, and I've been going live for, come August, it will be 2 years on TikTok. And when I started, guys, I did not know a thing. I didn't know what buttons to press. I didn't know, like, TikTok have that agreement, like the rules, certain things. I'm going to tell you what you can do and what you cannot do on here, because I've gotten violations. Even the other day I got a violation. Yeah, and I'm going to tell you for what. Yeah. But I want to just show you really quick. I'm going to turn my computer. So let me know where you guys are coming in from. Dante, I see you. Dante, I see you. Did you get the blueprint? Stefan, I see you. Nikki, welcome in. Yes, guys, I should have my computer set up. I don't know why I don't have this set up already. Yeah, so let me know where you guys are coming in from. Yup, this is Mr. Flamingo. I got this in Dominican Republic. It wasn't Punta Cana. What was the place again? Oh my, how could I forget where this was? Well, it should say it here. Puerto Plata. Oh, listen, guys, if you could go to Puerto Plata in Dominican Republic, when I said those people know how to dance, oh my God. E-Banks, what do you mean, E? What are you about that? You could download your live. Let me show you guys. I'm Dante. I know you were here with me yesterday, so I'm gonna show you that the live was recorded, guys. So that is one of the things that I love about. Hold on, guys. I don't know why my computer is not opening. No. We gotta get the computer open that I could show you. Right? So guys, this is also on your phone too, right? But I'm going to show it to you before we start. So welcome in, guys. Let me know where you're coming in from. Give me those 10 taps, guys, because we're going to get up to at least 5.K tonight. We're getting up to 5.K, right? So give me those taps. If you can't stay, push out the live dust. I would love if you could share it out, that the algorithm can share this out to the FYP, okay? A lot of people are like, what's the FYP? The FYP is a For You page, right? So when you're on your TikTok, there are certain lives, there are certain videos that the FYP will send you, right? So if you're on a live and you want people to come in, of course you gotta direct people. You gotta like, oh, you see that little arrow right there? Just press it and share it out for me and tap up the screen and all that stuff. Oh yeah, thank you. All right, E-Bags, I see you. He trying to get the #1 leaderboard. He trying to get that #1 fan. Oh yeah, E-Bags. That's how you do it. Dante, it is a competition between Dante and E-Bag. Oh yeah, all right. Oh yeah. Let's see who's gonna be #1. And of course, the goal tonight, guys, if you want to level up with TikTok, you know already, you gotta do the heart me, right? You do that heart me, then you start commenting, then you give that little flower or something. That will give you 43 points with TikTok, okay? 43 points. Oh yeah. All right, so let me turn my camera really quick because we're gonna get right into the lesson, guys, because of course I did not have dinner yet. Who had dinner tonight? Who had dinner already? Who had dinner already? Let me pull this down a little bit. Let me put Mr. Flamingo. Wait, I still have to have my mic here with me. Yeah, guys. Microphone check. Okay, so I'm going to flip my camera here. Flip camera. Okay. All right. This is my computer, guys. Put a 1 in the chat if you could see my computer. So, guys, this was yesterday. Dante, you were here. Hey, Nadine, I see you. So, guys, this is what I love about TikTok. You get a whole studio with TikTok, okay? See, these are all my lives that I've done previously already. And the best thing, guys, you can download this. You can download the whole thing. If you're on live for an hour, for 1 hour 40 minutes. Oh, thank you, Nancy. Thank you. Level 6, girl. You ranking up. You ranking up. You're not playing here. Oh yeah. So this was yesterday, and she could tell you, she was here yesterday with me, guys. So you'll get a studio. It will show you your analytics, like where the people came in from, right? All of that. And also you could have clips, right? So it will give you different clips right here. It will show you where you get your diamonds. See, there's the downloaded arrow there. You download it right there. It's gonna take a little minute. And of course, maybe like when I download a 1 hour and 40 minutes video, it take me probably like, if you have good Wi-Fi, it will take you probably like an hour, not an hour, no, like 15 minutes or 10 minutes. And you could do clips. See, it's a quick edit. You could do in CapCut too. You could edit it in CapCut too, okay? So that is that right there. So this is one of the main benefits, guys. Of course, let me flip my camera back. Yeah. So guys, that is what I love. So listen, when you have all these clips, you could share it out on other platforms too, right? You could definitely share it up on other platforms. Yeah, we're not gonna leave Mr. Flamingo. We gotta have Mr. Flamingo here. Yeah, so here we go now. So the first thing, I gotta get my clipboard also. Welcome in, guys. So today's topic is how to go live, okay? First and foremost, it's all in the mind. Okay, it's all in the mind. I know I normally have something called visibility blocks where I don't want anybody to see me. I feel like people are gonna judge me. I go into this, oh my God, my hair is not done. I'm not a makeup artist. I don't have enough makeup. It has to be perfect. Guys, no. This is why we love TikTok. Thank you for tapping up the screen, Evan and Dante. I see you. We're getting up already. Almost 2.2K. I love it, guys. I love it. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Yes, guys. And if you're new here, my name is Trisha. I've been a model for 22 years. Found myself living paycheck to paycheck, worried, stressed out, and burned out. And during COVID, I said to myself, we are working from home. We're working from anywhere. We're working from our phones. Why can't I learn how to make bank on my phone? And I found a program, guys, a blueprint that has literally changed my life. It has showed me how to do this right now that I'm showing you. It taught me so many things. How to go live, how to do content on TikTok, how to use Canva, all that stuff, how to monetize my UB, like so many different things, how to have your own digital product, right? And all of that. And the best thing is, guys, while you're learning, you're earning, okay? Plus you have a mentor like no other. This woman made $10 million right here on TikTok. That's who your mentor is going to be. Plus you're going to have me as a mentor also and a coach, of course, because once you jump in with me, you know I'm on you. I'm like, did you do this? Did you do that? And all that. All right, so let's start. So the first thing, so I just want to welcome you guys, and you could be anywhere, but you're here with me right now. So I do not take that for granted, because with all that's going on, people's attention span could be everywhere. All right. So the first thing, of course, I have my little clipboard here because we're going in today. The only thing is that, guys, I don't have my phone, my other phone, but we're gonna go into it. Of course, I got my little clipboard here. I gotta turn this around. Wait, I gotta turn this around. Anybody have any questions about going live? If you have any questions, you could definitely ask me anything about it, okay? So the first thing that you want to do, guys, can everybody see the board? Everybody could see the board, right? So, and you're probably like, why should I listen to you about going live? Guys, I was a procrastinator. I was somebody that had visibility blocks that would never even get on here. Like, I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to do, none of that. And I found that program that the blueprint is right there on my wall. You could go get it anytime. It's in the link. But anyway, that's what it has taught me to be more confident and all that stuff. So the first thing that you want to do, guys, is know the different types of lives. Okay, we're gonna go over that. You gotta know the different types of lives, right? So of course we have you know, you have gaming, right? E-banks. I know you're probably doing your gaming lives and all that stuff. So you have to know the different types. So one, you got the gaming lives, right? And guys, I will be lying to you if I said I know anything about that. So these are the different types of lives, right? That's the first thing you gotta know, right? Because a lot of people are like, oh, go live doing what? In what category, right? So e-bags, I know you go like you probably know about the gaming lives, right? Right, so you got it. So the different types of lives, right? So one of them is gaming. There's another one, of course. Who knows what another one is? Come on, anybody here? Come on, guys. It's not only about me. This is about you. So I want to know, like, who is in here? Yeah, you do the gaming stuff, right? So I'm going to show you the different types of lives right now, because that's the thing why a lot of us are like scared. We're like, oh my God, I don't want to go live, because you're confused. You don't know which category to do it in, right? Yes, so there's faceless lives, right? So of course, with the faceless lives, of course, you know, guys, on the bottom on your phone, if you, and how, do you guys know how many followers you have to go to be able to go live? When I started a year and a half ago, you needed at least 1,000 people to go live. Let me tell you this right now. And TikTok has changed so much. You could literally probably go live with 300 followers right now. Some people could go live with even 50 followers. Because if you're here and you're engaging and you are talking to people, you're interacting, you're engaging. That's what TikTok love, guys. TikTok love when you engage. If you're just on and you're not doing anything, you're not tapping the screen, you're not saying anything in the comments, first of all, TikTok is going to think that you are a bot. So you want to know that TikTok want to know that you're real, right? So yes, so faceless on the bottom, like when you'll see the plus button, like right when you're making content, if you can go live to the right of that. I wish I had my phone to show you guys, but of course my phone dropped in the water in the beach. I need to get another phone. Yeah. So to the right, it will say live, like you could go live. There is different lives there. As Dante was saying, there is one where you could go faceless. I've seen people do that. The other way how you can do a faceless live is just to turn the camera to the sky, turn it to the street, turn it out and never show your face. You know, you could do that too. People love those type of lives. Right? So I follow this model in New York, and every night he goes live. I forgot his name, but he literally walks the streets of Manhattan. He never really turn the camera to his face. He turns the camera the other way, where like, you know, you could see the streets of Manhattan and all that. So that's faceless, right? So we have faceless. But even though you have faceless, you still gotta have like a category, like a niche. Okay, what's another one, guys? So another one is definitely different type of live. So you have the teaching lives, right, where people come on and want to learn. So this is kind of like a coaching one, right? So this is like the teaching and learning, right? Teaching, coaching, mentoring, all that, right? And that is a face forward. This is a talking head live. And this is what I am good at, guys. So this is what I'm going to teach you to do, okay? This is a body forward, face forward, talking camera, talking head live, all of that, right? So this is our mentoring live. Right? And I believe in learning in three things, because sometimes when we learn too much, like when it's like from 1 to 10, like you get lost, right? So we're just gonna deal with these three for right now, right? So in the gaming, e-bank, you could help me on this, right? So for the e-bank, you know what? When you're gaming, what do you like to see when somebody's going live and they're gaming? They love to have those nice lights. You know, the background is nice and moody. You know, you see them with their chair. You see them with their big headphones on, right? You see them with all these different characters and stuff like that. So that is a gaming live, right? So e-bank, what do you really like when to see like the gamers doing? Like, I don't even know how you guys do it, but it is just so interesting to me, right? How you guys do the gaming one. So that is one category, guys, of live that you can do. The other one, of course, is a faceless, right? So the faceless, in faceless, you still have to pick a niche, guys. Okay, so you have to pick a niche, right? So that's gonna be, so you wanna get that down, guys. Can you guys see it? Screenshot. So these are one more that we are forgetting. One more that we are forgetting that can definitely make you make bank on your phone, guys. Literally. What is it, guys? Come on now. Somebody got to know what this is. Number 4. This is the bonus, right? So this is the bonus. It is TT. Come on now. TikTok. Can you see this? TikTok shop lives, okay? TikTok shop lives. Okay, so that is one of them right now that is growing so fast. This one right here, if you love fashion, you love tech stuff, you love like e-bikes, I know you have your electric bikes and all that stuff, you literally can become a TikTok affiliate, right? With sharing and selling bikes and all that stuff, right? Dante, I'm not sure what you are into, but guys, to sell on TikTok shop, all you need, guys, imagine you could even start on there with 2 followers, 4 followers. You don't have to have a lot of followers, guys, right? And you could have a business page or a personal page, right? So I don't want to get too deep into that, but those are the four type of lives right here, right? So let me quickly go over this. So this, you could be faceless, or you could be talking head, or just relaxing head. Because a lot of gamers, they're just on, they're not saying anything, they're just doing their thing. Am I right, E-Banks? Right? And then for faceless, of course, you could do it 2 ways. You could have your camera on, showing it, just showing out, and it's not on you. The other day I was on a young lady's live. She is living in Vietnam, and she was at a coffee shop, guys, and literally, whoa, we're past 5.0. Oh my God, thank you guys so much. E-Bag, look at the lakes, right? Yeah, so so you could have your camera, turn it out to the lake. Maybe you're out on a walk, maybe you're out jogging, and you want to do faceless, right? Dante, all you got to do, you're on live, but you have the camera facing out, right? And you could still, what I love about TikTok is because you have the mirror camera, right? So you can you can flip the camera, right? And you could still see people on the stream. So you could still talk to your viewers, all that, but you're showing them the view, the nice view, right? So that is faceless too, okay? And then the faceless, there's another one where you could have guests come on, okay? There, you can have guests also come on a talking head video, body forward video also. You could have guests come on, but I'll train you guys on that another day, because we don't want to go too deep into everything, right? So of course the teaching and mentoring one, guys, everything is so high tech right now. You could literally have a nice, do you see those Samsung, well, I don't want to say too many names on here, but those some people have like the thing with the lights and the digital thing and everything here, right? For this, hopefully I'll get one of those soon, right? I'll get one of those that you could, one of the tablets that you could just be doing all of this with and all of that, right? So that is totally rad. Yes, guys. So again, thanks for being here. I hope you got your screenshot of this, right? So these are the different types of lives, guys. So this is why sometimes, we're nervous. We're like, I don't want to go live. I don't know what to say. I do not know what to do, guys. So anybody have any questions about the different types of lives, right? So you got the teaching, the mentoring, right? So for these, you gotta be in front of the camera, guys, right? You gotta be in front of the camera. Here, you don't have to, because you could literally have your laptop, which I've seen a lot of people doing. A lot of people have their laptops for the teaching and mentoring. Say you have something that you want to teach. Maybe you know how to do comics. You know how to make like comics. You know how to draw digitally and all that stuff. You're a master in Canva. Because a lot of people want to do shirts. They want to do logos. You could literally get on here and teach how to do that, guys. And do it faceless. Because all you got to do is turn your camera, right? I'll come back to the board in a minute. You literally can turn so on your phone while you're live, you're going to see 3 little dots. You press that, right? You're going to press it. It's going to show you like your TikTok dashboard. Then it's going to say live gifts, flip camera, and a mirror, right? So once you're using the selfie camera, right? Let me get the camera here. So you got the camera. So remember what we learned yesterday. Connect when you're on live, when you're making a video, you got to always make sure you're looking into the camera hole. So you want to look into the camera hole. I'm looking right dead in the camera hole right now. You see the difference between this and this? So you could tell that the live streamer is like reading something down here or looking at themselves, right? So you want to always make sure you try to look in the camera as best as possible. So right there, you'll see where it says flip camera, right? So I want to flip the camera. So say you want to do a faceless teaching live, right? That's all you got to do, guys. You have your computer set up. You have what you're going to be teaching set up in front of you, right? And then this is it, right? And what you do, you have like a little pointer in your hand and all that stuff. What else you could look on here? Oh, let me show you guys the community. Right, so this is our community, guys. So this is where you will be also when you jump into the program, guys. Okay, Eba, did you get your blueprint? I don't know if you got your blueprint, but guys, we're up to 60,000 people now in the community, and literally it is people from all over the world. Let me heist that up a little bit. Right, here is our calendar. But see how I'm teaching this? You literally could be teaching this right now, right? And never show your face, right? So say you want to go to Canva. I have Canva here. Okay, let me see. See, I made this for Christmas right here, for New Year's, all of that. For those of you who are in my newsletter, you know this picture very well. It's always at the end of all my emails, right? So I made this on here. So say you want to make a logo, or you want to show people, you want to teach people how to do this, guys. You literally can do a teaching live just like this, right? So you don't have to, and I love Canva. Canva has all the different templates and all that different stuff that you could do. Another day, I'll definitely come on and do something with you. Y'all know I'm a UCG or so I made all of this for UGC to, you know, you want to show people what you're about and all that stuff. So all this stuff you can make, guys, PDFs, books, and all that stuff you could make right here on Canva. So this is a part of a mentoring and a teaching live faceless. Okay, so you don't have to show your face. Okay, so that's that right there. All right, so welcome in, guys, for all the new people. I'm here. Yes. Okay, so you know what type of lives you're gonna do. So for the TikTok shop lives, guys, oh my God, we're gonna have a little talk about that one. First of all, as I said, you don't need a lot of followers to do TikTok live, but you got to make sure that you're reading the regulations very well. Okay. Another day I will go into that. That is just, it's deep to go into all of that right now. All right. Anybody have any questions so far? Right. Okay. So you want to know the different types of lives, right? So once you do that, you're going to pick one of them. And what I love about TikTok, say you're doing a regular live. This is a gem too, guys. Write this down. Write this down. Because say you're like, oh, you know what? But I love fashion. I have something to share, something to sell, like a physical product. I want to do TikTok shop. But can I also have my digital product and also share it and also sell it and go back and forth? Guys, you can literally do that now, because you could flip between a TikTok shop live and a regular live like this. Okay, one day I'll come and I'll show how that works, because now TikTok shop, you can do it on your computer. It's called TikTok Manager, right? Another day I'll show all of that, because it's a whole lot. All right, so you could connect, you could be doing the live on your phone and doing it and see what's going on your computer. When I tell you, it is just a game changer. Okay, game changer. That's why we love TikTok. Yes. All right, so that is it, guys, for that. So the next thing that you want to do, once you pick your category now, guys, I'm just going to tell you, make sure you research about it, right? Research about it, read up about the rules and regulations. So let's go over some stuff before I continue. What not to do when you're on live. What not to do. So, of course, TikTok. Okay, what not to do? Can I erase this, guys? Everybody took a screenshot, screenshot, screenshot. The different. So you gotta pick the different type of live that you want to do. Okay, so this is gonna get you clear on how to move forward. What you do not want to do on TikTok live, of course, no cursing, guys. Come on. I mean, I see people curse on here, but it's in the rules and regulations. Of course, they don't want none of that. Thank you guys for getting me up to 7.7. Wow, it looks like we're going to go up to 10.K tonight. Oh, yeah. Thank you, E-Banks, Dante. Thank you so much. So, no cursing, guys. Like, no. For my ladies who are plus size like me, I am a plus size lady. Yeah, I'm size 14. You could go on my page and see some videos where you see my whole body. I am what they call in America plus size. Yeah, right? So I'm thicker. I'm a thicker lady, right? So you want to make sure your cleavage is not. My brow wire is coming up. You want to make sure that you're covered. The other day, I even got a violation. I had on my workout bra top, and I totally forgot, right? That's a violation, right? I was sitting in front of the camera, and I'm doing the live, and I just saw the restriction thing came up. I was like, why did they restrict me? When I check it out, they said you are nude. Because I had on because I had on a sport bra, right, which my arms were out and all this stuff was out, and they literally said they wasn't sending it out to the FYP. So guys, this is the thing. When you're going live, you want your live to be going out to the FYP, right? So that's when people is scrolling. You know, when you're scrolling, your live will be going into people's scroll, right? Like people, yeah, that's what you want. Because if TikTok is not sending you out on the FYP, it's gonna be harder for people to see what your live is about and see you. Okay, yeah. So that's one thing. Another thing is, like, if you have, I got a violation for this too, guys. If you have on a top or anything that shows, like in Jamaica we say ganja or weed, don't wear it, because you'll get a violation for that. If you're in a car, you're driving, we all should know this about TikTok by now. If you're driving, you cannot do a live on TikTok. I'm going to repeat it. If you are driving, you cannot do a TikTok live if you're driving. They're going to flag you. They're going to ban it and all of that. So that is one thing that you know that you can be doing. Okay. You could always do your videos in the car. But if you notice, a lot of people who do videos in the car, they're not driving, right? So just to be safe, if you're going to go live, do not be driving, okay? Even if you're doing a faceless one, don't take any chances with it, because TikTok will restrict your life, okay? So that's another one. Another thing is certain utensils. You got a knife, you got a fork, and you kind of like, and moving it around and stuff like that. Don't do that either, because they could see it that as threatening, okay? All of that, right? And if you're in the kitchen cooking, nobody's ever, because I've done my lives while I'm in the kitchen cooking. The steam is coming up. The steam is coming up. The algorithm will see it like it is fire. Okay, like fire, fire, fire. So if you're in the kitchen cooking and the steam, too much steam and all that stuff, TikTok can restrict you for that also. Okay. If anybody else know of any other restrictions, put it in the comments, guys. Share it in the comments, because I can't know everything, right? But I'm just talking from experience of being on here and getting restricted for certain things. And of course, if somebody goes and report you, of course, saying something crazy about you, the TikTok might restrict your live too, right? So those are some of the things. So let me know if anything comes. Hey Sue, I see you. Welcome in, guys. Welcome to class. This is how to go live, right? So you're gonna pick the four different niches that you types of lives, right? Then there is niches, right? So I'm only gonna deal with one niche tonight, and that's what I'm an expert at. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Gaming, I'm not an expert at. Faceless, I'm not an expert at. Teaching, mentoring, I am, and like, I love doing that. And TikTok shop, but I'm gonna do the teaching and mentoring and you know, just sharing and helping. That's the live. So that's the niche. So in that niche, guys, whatever thing you want to share on here, you can share. You're an expert at anything, right? Maybe you have a book, right? Maybe you have an ebook. Maybe you love to cook. I don't know. What is it that you can do to help people? That can be a part of your teaching live, right? It can be anything. Ebank, I know you love, you're a master at the electric bikes and all that stuff. You could come on and be like, yo, this is how the bikes work and all that stuff and all of that. So that's number one, right? So you want to pick the niche, right? So you're going to pick the niche. Pick the niche. NICHE, right? So what it could be, you could come on here and you're like sharing, making graphics, making logos on Canva or something like that. Or it's like what I'm doing, where I'm just showing people how to go live, because so many people are nervous to do this. And guys, if you can do this, first of all, you get followers faster once you go live, because a lot of people follow you once you go live because they know that they can connect with you. And another thing, when you go live, you want to be consistent. It's so good because Dante and Eba, they know, like Eba, he knows me from last year too. He knows like Trisha goes live 5 o'clock, no, 5:30. I used to go live in the day at 12, but I had to change it. But you try to keep consistent. So you're going to pick the niche, guys, right? So whether it's maybe you're sharing ebooks, maybe you're sharing your digital products, right? So what is it on here that you're sharing? What is it that you want your customer to know, right? So what are you sharing, right? What are you sharing? Guys, I'm a jumbo rider, so sorry. What are you sharing, right? What are you sharing? What value are you giving? What expertise? And guys, I don't want to hear it. You are an expert at something. What is it that people always ask you about? What is it people always ask you about? Like me, ever since I've been a little girl, I remember I used to go shopping with my mom in New York. There was a store called Loman's, right? And we used to go shop in Brooklyn. Anybody from Brooklyn? Who is here from Brooklyn? Right? And there was a big dressing room, right? So when you go into that store, you literally, there's no booth or anything. So you literally have to make sure you have on the right undergarments, because you can't have nothing ripping and all that, because everybody's seeing everybody. Women only, of course. So when I would go in there, women would always try and stuff. They're like, Trisha, oh, they didn't know my name. They would be like, oh, like, Miss. They say, oh, Miss, does this shoe go with that pants and all that stuff? I don't know if I had fashion written across my fashion designer written across my head, but they would always come to me and ask me that. So maybe people ask you about travel, right? That's another thing people always ask me about, travel. People always ask me about how to do content. Yeah, like how to go live. All of that, like, what is it that you can do, right? But people always asking you about. Maybe it's like how to shop. I don't know. So you could come out with your own digital product, guys, right? So this program definitely teaches you how to do that. All right. So you're going to pick the niche, right? You're going to pick the niche. So again, guys, the niche it's just a service, right? Maybe you love to give value. You love gardening. You love something, right? That you know can help people. That's the niche that you are going to pick. There are so many different niches. There's wellness. There's beauty. And in TikTok shop, oh God, don't even start to talk about TikTok shop. Hi, hello, Storm. Welcome in. TikTok shop, there's so many things. You could sell travel stuff. You could do clothing. You could do, I just made a video about the cake's body nipple covers. I just did a video on that. And I've been wanting some of those for the longest. But yeah, guys, so it could be fashion. It could be electronics. It could be so many different niches to pick from, right? It could be even lipstick, beauty, whatever, hair products. I don't know what it is, right? But there is something that you could do, right? So you see, what are you sharing? So guys, you just want to make sure you know all of that, okay? So the last thing, because I don't want to overwhelm your mind, guys. The last thing on how to go live. It's in my book, right? It's in my book. It's in my book. Here's my book right here. This you could get on the absolute fabulous place. Y'all know where I'm talking. You could get it here on TikTok too. Just go in the link in my bio and you'll see it. Okay, so this book. Oh, did everybody get a screenshot? Screenshot. Get your screenshot, guys. I know I'm not the best writer. And of course, if you want to get into the program that taught me all this stuff and shows you how to make 100, 300, 600, 900, or even $1,400 a day, guys, go get your blueprint right here, and it will also teach you how to do all this stuff. Okay, so, and you'll have a mentor too. Storm, how is South Africa? Listen, I was doing some South African workout today. Oh my God, I was doing like some glute workout today. Oh yeah, crazy. Everybody got a screenshot? Everybody got the screenshot, right? So what we on? No, that was number 2. So you're picking the niche, right? Why did I put this down, guys? Sorry, I'm a bad teacher right now. Hold on. So this is so I would say this is B, right? So that's B, this is A. Okay, so that's B, right? So now this is it, guys. This is what a lot of people shy away from. And I know when I started to go live, this is something that I shied away from big time, right? And I know a lot of people come on here and they literally have their phone and they're showing you step by step how to go live. I'm going to do that when I get back another phone. I don't have another phone right now, so I can't show you that. But what I'm here to show you, C, right? C, down here. Good energy. Good energy all day, every day, guys. The world could be, in Jamaica, we say tumbling down. The world could be on fire, things going on in your family and all that stuff. This is why we love TikTok. It doesn't have to be perfect. You'd have good energy, you could have low energy, all of that. But I'm telling you, once you have good energy, nobody don't want to watch anybody with no bad energy, okay? So I've cried on here before. The other thing is authenticity, right? So you want to make sure that you're authentic, okay? So let me write that here. So good energy. So this is before you go live. Make sure your energy, good energy. Can I spell energy right now? I'm so bad. How do you spell energy, guys? Did I spell it right? And vibes, okay? So say you are a mom. It's the evening time. You gotta maybe go to soccer practice with them, with the kids. Maybe your daughter, she doing ballet, she doing something, and you're like, when am I gonna go live? By the time I cook dinner, by the time I do things with the kids, by the time I do all this, when am I gonna go live? Don't let anybody stop you, guys. Do it messy. Do it messy. It don't have to be perfect. It don't have to be quiet. All you gotta do, if you're somewhere where it's noisy, make sure you have your little mic. Make sure you have your mic, right? And these mics, they go 8 hours long, 20 hours long. So you could be going live. And thank you so much, Storm, for sharing out the live. You could be out traveling all everywhere, and this mic is going as long as you're talking, right? That's all you gotta know. So you could do it messy. You could do it all of that. The other thing that will get you restricted, guys. Whoa, this is just coming up in my mind right now. I forgot to say this to you guys. With the lives, right? Don't show your kids. They could maybe run across, but do not ever have your child in the live, like going and going. TikTok will restrict you. Okay? So, like, right, you could have your little dog with you and stuff like that. I don't think they're gonna restrict you for your dog, but for a child, they will restrict you. Okay, so just make sure your kids and all that stuff. Yeah, you know, when we on, they want to come over. They're always like, Auntie Tricia, and I'm like, whoa, right. Even when I'm making some of my videos too, guys, I just make it really short. But in the videos, you can do it. But coming on a live, TikTok will restrict you. Yes, Storm, that's really good advice. Yes, I don't know if you were here when you heard when I spoke about the restrictions. I didn't write it on here because it was getting to be a lot, guys, but I'm going to just repeat it. Get a pen and paper. So you can get restricted, of course, if you're driving and doing a live. Do not drive and do a live, guys. they're going to restrict you. Also, no cursing. Also, make sure you're properly dressed, especially if you're plus size like me, right? The other day I was on here in my sport bra, and they literally restrict my life, meaning it did not, they were not sending me out to the FYP. You want to make sure your live is being sent out to the FYP, that more people can come in and connect with you and see your live, right? The other thing, if you're wearing anything with any drug affiliated anything, I have like my Jamaica shirt, and we got our weed on it. They restrict me one time for wearing that while I was doing a live, right? So, and if you're cooking and there's too much steam going, it's the algorithm is gonna pick it up as fire. Okay, so make sure if you're in the kitchen and you're cooking and you have the camera right there and you're doing the live, make sure what is it, Storm? Even the content, they check it first now, then push it out. You hear what Storm is saying, and Storm does a lot of faceless, right? So Dante, if you like faceless, make sure you're following Storm, because she does a lot of B-roll. She does a lot of B-roll videos, right? And E-Bank, I don't know if E-Bank is still here, but he does a lot of B-rolls too, right? Because he has his bike that he's always showing. That's what his content is about his electric bike and all that stuff, right? So you just gotta be careful, guys, and you gotta read the regulations, guys. And of course, listen, I don't like reading, guys. It's so bad. Even though I wrote a book, that's why my book is only 100 pages. The book that I wrote, I was like, get to the point, because I do not like to read. And I know a lot of people do not like to read. I listen to an audiobook. I listen to a podcast. I'll watch people on live teach me stuff. But for me to sit and read, the only time I'll sit and read the book, really, guys, is when I'm on a plane, when I'm traveling, especially like if I'm on a plane with no TV, no Wi-Fi, no anything. I'll make sure that I have my book with me. Right. Thank you guys for all the love, for the likes, sharing out the live and all that stuff. I appreciate you guys. Right. So when you come in, right, guys, when you're ready to go live, before you go live, you want to get into that good vibe. Even if something has going on with you, even if you don't feel like doing it, here's a tip from my book. Okay. This is in my book. Turn on some music. For me, I don't know what it is about music. If I don't have my music playing on a live, I cannot do it. Seriously. I have to have like some vibes going, right? So I don't know what it is for you that you will get you in that vibe. And we're not talking about you're on here and you're like, oh my God, welcome to my life. And da, 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 da. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about even if you had the worst day ever, because that's what the devil does. The devil does not want you to go live, first of all, because he knows that you're going to connect with those people who need your help. So he's never going to want you to go live. You're going to tell yourself, oh, I'm too fat. Oh my God, I need to lose weight. I need to whiten my teeth. I need to clear up my skin. And guys, just a side note, when you're going live as a woman or a man, you do not have to put these weird like emoji things over our face. Once you press on the live, right, to go live, there is a little wand with a little sparkly thing on it. Tap on that, right? It will smooth out your face. It will show you where you could literally smooth your skin out, right? So you don't have to put all these different things over your face if you don't want to like just come on here with just your face alone. Like right now, I have a little smoother on my face, right? And it still look natural. So that's just a little tip for my ladies and some of my men out there, right? And what I love about TikTok, people love when you're authentic and when you're real, right? So you don't have to be glammed up every day and all of that stuff, right? You don't have to do that. A little red lipstick won't hurt anybody. If you're feeling, my ladies out there, like, I want to feel a little brighter, put on a little red lipstick, put on a little pink lipstick, a little lip gloss, something, right? And you're going to feel like $1,000,000. For my guys out there, maybe there's a hat that you feel fierce in, right? Just make sure the words are not any curse words. You put on your hat and you like, okay, talking about that. Where's my hat? Hold on, guys. Don't go. Hold on, where's my hold on, I'm coming. Like, see guys, this is my hat right here, right? This is my hat right here. And if you know you have a WEBSIT, right? You know, this is a part of marketing right there, right? So guys, this is where you could get the blueprint right there too, right? You just don't want to say this. This will get you a violation too, guys. If you have a WBSITE and you keep saying it and you're like just saying it out and you're trying, TikTok is going to think that you're trying to send their viewers to another platform or to another website. So do not do that. Don't do that, because they will send you a violation. Okay, so like how I have this on right now, you could just go to it, right? I'm not gonna say, oh, go to my WBSITE. No, right? Of course, y'all know where to go to get the blueprint. You go to my tap on my picture twice, right? And go to my wall, tap on my LINK in the bio, and you'll see all my services that I provide and how you could grab. What I'm doing for you tonight, guys, is just grab that blueprint. And I keep forgetting, whenever you jump into the program right now, guys, you are going to get, it doesn't matter what level you jump on, you're going to get a 5-day, 4-night luxury, complimentary in a luxury hotel anywhere in the world. There are some places that I'm not sure of, but if you're in America, South Africa, Jamaica, I'm sure they have it in Jamaica. They have it. You're in Barbados, right? Anywhere, right, in the USA also, you will get that, right, if you jump in the program right now. And also you'll get 24/7 mentoring, okay, from our mentor who in 2024, imagine this, in 2024, my head is getting hot. Let me take that off. My head is getting hot. Oh my God. My head is getting hot. In 2024, guys, he had -$6 in his bank account. He literally just cleared like 700,000 right here on TikTok. I always talk about him, right? He's going to be one of your mentors too, right? So I'm telling you, listen, the greatest thing, guys, is to know. Before I got in this program, I didn't know anything. I would see the live streamers and like, how do they do that? How do they even put the banner up, right? So when you go live, right, and you want people to know what your live is about, I wish I had my other phone to show you guys this, but when you go live, you will see the live, you press the live. There is going to be that one thing again with the sparkle on it. There's going to be something that says boards. You tap on the boards. Then you could create a board, you write what your topic is, and you're literally going to just leave it on there. TikTok has to also accept and approve your boards. TikTok is not playing, guys. They're not playing. They are not playing. So you got to so make sure, again, when you're doing a board, this is called a board right here. You could make these also on Canva. You could make it on Canva and put it up as an effect too. Another day, I'll show you guys all that. So before you go live, you want that good energy. So you put it on some music, you're doing something, right? I don't know what it is you're doing. You know what niche you're going to do your live in already, right? We got our 4 different niches here. You know which niche you're going in, right? You know what you're sharing, right? Is either your ebook, you're teaching something, what are you helping people with? People are on here to get help, guys. You're giving value. Nobody ain't on here just to dance and, oh yeah, I feel good. Put a 1 in the chat if you're just here to be entertained. Put a 2 in the chat if you're just here to learn, right? I do both. I entertain and I teach, right? I wish my class was like this back in the days when I was in school. Because I always learn with music and dancing. I don't know what it always is. We got to have a dance break right now. We're talking too long. Come on. Keep your head up. We got to have a dance break. Let's move the chair. Come on. We got to have a dance break. Want to use you, hey, someone Can you hear the music, guys? Oh yeah. Learning should be fun, right? Your life should be fun. Nobody don't want no boring life. So you gotta have the energy. You gotta get some energy together, okay? Right? So before you go live, turn some music on, right? Some people, they're like, they can't go live with music. I get it, right? But that's just me. I love to dance. That is my superpower, right? Yeah, okay. You see, everybody's. All right. All right, so once you get your energy going, so remember now, guys, you know what type of life you're gonna be doing, right? You know the different is either faceless, talk in front. This is a talk in front video, live video. Maybe you're doing gaming, right? You're doing your gaming. Maybe you're doing your faceless gaming or face forward gaming, right? That's one. You could, or you're doing your TikTok shop live, or you're doing your teaching and mentoring live, like me right now. Okay, so you could be doing that, right? Um, so you, after you know all of that, thank you, Dancy. Thank you so much for that. You'll be leveling up, girl. Yes, leveling up right there. That's gonna be like 45 points for you. Thank you for being here and learning everything that you're learning, of course, right? And guys, please ask me any questions you want to ask me about live, because I'm here live and direct for you guys. So you got that out of the way. So of course, I'm teaching you about the teaching live, the mentoring live, face forward live. You're in front of the camera, you're connecting with your audience, right? So once you come on, you press that live button, you could have your boards, right? So you're gonna see, before you go live, you're gonna see that stick there with the one. If you want to smooth out your face, you tap it. You could just toggle it to the right and see how much you want to smooth out your face. See, I smooth out my face just a little bit, okay? My skin is good, but not this perfect. Okay? And ladies, don't worry about, oh my God, I got to put on makeup. No. You don't have to worry about none of that. What TikTok want to make sure that you have on your live, if you're inside, like in your studio, in your house or whatever, they want good lighting. Good lighting. So this is right before you go live now. Make sure you got your lights, okay? I'm going to turn my camera and show you the light that I stand in front of, okay? Let me do that. I gotta put that in my showcase, actually. I'm gonna put it in my showcase. Wait, let me flip my camera. Let me see how I would do this. Oh wait, I have my mirror in front of me. I was modeling earlier, guys, so that's why. Let me see. See that? That is my light, okay? See how big that is? Yeah. So you could get that in the Amazing Place, or TikTok Shop has a lot of them too, guys, right? TikTok Shop has a lot of them. I have my mirror in front of me because I was modeling earlier, right? So yeah, so you want that good energy. Then you want to make sure you have some lights. Listen, guys, there's no excuse. No excuse at all, right? So number one, this is C. Everybody could see this. So this is C, of course. I know, guys, I'm a little jumbled here, but this is C, right? So C, number one, good energy. Number two, good lighting, right? TikTok loves a bright live. You gotta be in a place where the light is bright. So if you don't have to go out and buy any electric light, what am I saying? You don't have to go out and buy all these different lights and all this stuff. Before I had any lights, I used to stand in front of my window. Stand in front of your window if you're inside. If you're outside already, stand in behind the sun. In front of the sun, I'm sorry. So say the sun is here. You want to make sure that you are behind it. You're in front of it like this. You don't want the sun to be behind you because you're going to get shadows. So that's if you're outside and you're doing your live, right? If you're on the camera, right? We're talking about, I'm showing you how to do face forward. You could do your live sitting down. You could do it standing up, right? So for me, sometimes it depends on my mood and all that stuff. But I feel good when I stand up because, you know, I'm always dancing. Sometimes I'm moving around. You want to make sure you're somewhere where you can move around and all that stuff. You do not have to have a mic, guys. You don't have to have a mic. So you don't have to have the bright lights. You do not have to have a mic. But if you're outside, right, and say you're at a park, you're somewhere, or the wind, I don't know what it is. Thank you for all the likes, Dante. Yes. I don't know what it is. When I go outside, it could be calm. The minute I'm ready to talk in my camera, you hear zzz, the wind just keep going. So I had to get a mic. This is in my showcase, so guys, so you could check it out there, right? And I love this mic. This give you how many hours. How is the sound, guys? The sound is good. So C, you want to have the good energy, good vibes. So number 2, the lighting. Make sure you're in good lighting, okay? I'm going to write that here. Oh, good lighting. Good lighting. Come on. Right, so good lighting. All right, so you have all of that, right? You have all of that going on. When you get on your live now, you know what your live is about already, right? You know you're either gonna teach your followers or your viewers something, or you're just gonna be on here and just bug out. You're just gonna dance, you're gonna have fun. I don't know what it is that you're gonna do, but you know already what you gotta make sure you plan all that already, right? Okay. So when you're teaching something, I always say have 3 points. Always have 3 points. And what I normally do, I'll have paper. I'll have my papers that I look at, right? See, I'm a writer, guys. I just write stuff. There is teleprompters that you could use also. I am a real person, so I go by what God tells me to say, right? I will have 3 points that I'm going to teach or I'm going to mentor on. Thank you, guys. We're at 12.3K. Wow. Woo! Celebrate. Come on. We got to celebrate. Hold on. We got to celebrate. We got to celebrate. It's a celebration. Celebrate good times. Come on. Let's celebrate. There's a party going on, right? Until you can't jump. All right. Don't you wish you had a rad teacher like me, like back in the days? I wish I had my teacher was this cool when I was in high school. I went to an all-girls Catholic school, guys, so you know it was serious. We were all white. Dante, you say you went to Hampton, right? You went to Hampton or Hampshire. What's the name of your school in St. Elizabeth? I went to Mount Alvernia, and it was very strict. We couldn't wear earrings. We couldn't wear makeup. We couldn't do none of that. The only time I got to let loose was in the morning when they had like those gospel singers used to come to our school and sing in devotion, or when I had dance class. Because, of course, you know, I was on the dance team. Come on now. I was on the dance team, baby. So, you know, in the evening, we be dancing and stuff. Hampton High, same for me. Yeah, so it's very strict, right? So when you're in school learning, there's no music, none of that, right? Okay, but everybody learns differently, guys. This is why people don't understand. You have creative learners. You have people who are like strict, like they gotta read a book, they gotta do that, right? Like I'm a creative learner, right? Because I could have music playing, I could see like you drawing something, and I'm a visual learner. Like I literally have to write it, say it, and get it in my mind. That's how I things, and then I have to do it. That's how I learn. So there's different type of learning. Okay, that's a whole other ball game. I don't want to go down that lane. But anyway, so good energy and the vibes, good lighting, right? And make sure you have good sound too, guys. Again, you don't have to go get a professional mic if you don't want to. If you're out and it's noisy, make sure you're talking right up loud enough that people can hear you, okay, without the mic, right? So good light and good sound. I'm going to put good sound on it too, because if nobody can hear you, people are just going to come off the live, right? Good sound and good sound and sound. Okay. So, Again, you have the different lives. You pick which one you're gonna do. You have the niche, what you're gonna be sharing. C is the good energy, good vibes, good lighting, good sound. So now you're starting your live. Listen, guys, there is a little hole on the top right next to where you could stop your live, right? That's where you'll see who is on the live with you. Guys, you could be on here and there is 10 people, there could be 100 people, there could be nobody. Once you get on the live, start talking. Start talking like there's a million people on the live with you, right? Just start talking, start engaging, start welcoming in people. Say, oh my God, where are you coming in from? Let me know where you're coming in from. Give me some shares and taps. People love when you ask them to do something because we're by nature, by human beings, we love to help each other. You are here to help them and they're here to help you. So the only way you're going to get the help, guys, is if you ask for it. When I came on, that's the first thing I asked for, right, Dante? And E-Banks was on here too. And a couple other people. And I said, I want to get up to 5.0K tonight. And man, you guys did it. You were tapping the screen up like no tomorrow. I guess you guys going to get me up to 20K tonight. I do not know. But you got to ask for it, guys. It's in the Bible too. If you don't ask, a closed mouth does not get fed, right? So you got to make sure that it's called a CTA, guys. Whatever direction, call to action. What do you want your fans or your viewers or people who are connecting with you to get from your life? Like, I give away that free blueprint, guys. That's why I'm here. Get that free blueprint. Of course, that you could get into this program, that this could teach you also how to do all of this stuff and more. Where this summer, you could be going on your vacation, making some extra money. You don't have to be paycheck to paycheck, living worried and stressed out like how I used to be. Trying to figure, oh my God, I got to go get 2 more jobs, 5 more jobs. And I could use my TikTok live right here and make money from anywhere. Come on, guys. Right? And I showed you the bonus why you want to go live, because your whole live is going to be downloaded on your TikTok studio, right? So another day I'll show you how to go into your TikTok studio and how to do like little clips. So say I'm like, oh my God, but I don't have any content, guys. If you go live, you could chop up I don't want to say that. I don't even want to say cut on here. You could literally just make clips. There's the word. Make clips of your live. Okay. So yeah. So those are the things, guys. So good lighting, good sound, right? And of course, when you get on, you're going to be welcoming. That's it, right? So you're going to be welcoming. Make sure you're welcoming, right? You want to call people by their name. You're going to see the chat going. The algorithm. TikTok is going to start sending out the live, right? They're going to start sending out the live. You start calling people by their names. When you see people, hey, Mr. Tom, welcome in. I see Mr. Tom just came in. Welcome in, right? You want to make sure your eye is here. You're talking to the viewers, and you're checking on the feed to see who is coming in and out and all that stuff, right? So you're welcoming, you call them by the name, you ask them, oh, where are you coming in from? I know like Dante, she's in Barbados, E-Banks is in Florida. Let me know where you guys are coming in from, guys. And another thing that I like to do, because I am 50 and I am here to help all ages of people, but I like to know who can resonate with me. So I'll say, put a 1 in the chat if you're in your 30s, put a 2 in the chat if you're in your 40s, put a 3 in the chat if you're in your 50s. Put a 4 in the chat if you're in your 60s. Like, I'll do stuff like that. And guys, the best thing that can get people engaging with you is if you ask a question. So my favorite one that I love to ask is always, what are you grateful for today? What are you grateful for today? For some reason, that question really gets people to answer, right? People will answer, say maybe they're happy for their health, they're happy to be alive or something. So you could ask that question. Or another one is, there's a lot of dramatic ones that you could, because you want to really stop the scroll. You want to have people just want to connect and they want to hear what you have to say more of, right? So guys, that is it, right? So you want to ask questions. You want to tell story. You want to tell your story too, guys, right? See all these? So these are number part of C. Good energy, good lighting, good sound. Tell your story, right? Share your story, guys. A lot of people are so scared to tell their story. When your viewer come on, if you have people who always come to your life, they should know your story, right? So a lot of people know that, I'm from Jamaica, of course, from Jamaica, born and raised, came to America. My grandmother took us here like 30 something years ago. Of course, right when I was ready to go to college in Montego Bay, I came to America, lived in New York for over 30 something years. During COVID, I moved to Florida, lost a lot of jobs, lost a lot of things. And I started to work again, and I was going back in my male energy, like working crazy, crazy, crazy. And I remember my mom had died like 19 years, no, 17 years prior to that. And I really had to look into myself. I said, I'm not going to do the rat race anymore. When COVID ended and they said, come back into corporate America, I decided I do not want that for my life anymore. Because all I knew was to work hard, get a good education, and just work. And still, I was not the wealthiest person. So a lot of us are working so hard. We're burnt out. We're in the rat race. You're probably at a company. You don't even know if your job is going to be there. I'm working for a company right now. I can't say the name, and it really hurts my heart. The owner sold the company. People are working there 30 years, 20 something years, right? I've been working there 15 years, and they sold it to another company, and they're not taking everybody. Some people got laid off. Some people got, I don't even know if if they're getting severances, guys. This is what I'm telling you. And I don't even know if I'm still going to have that job either as a model, right? So it's just to show you that you have to have more streams of income. Like, that's it. And just to know that you literally can be yourself, be on here, and literally on TikTok, and be able to make thousands of dollars, guys. This is real. We're in the new age. All you got to do is learn what you have to learn, guys. The greatest thing is to know, right? So if you definitely want to have a coach and you're tired of bumping your head all around, and guys, you can do this 2 hours a day. It's just 2 hours a day, 2 to 3 hours a day. I do it like 3 hours because I like to go live like an hour and 30 minutes, hour and 40 minutes, right? So the ball is in your court, guys. If you want more information about that, how to learn how to do that, get the blueprint, of course, and it will show you that. Of course, our webinar probably will be coming up soon. Maybe we have one on Friday, right? But also tomorrow is what? Wednesday? Tomorrow is Wednesday, right? Tomorrow will be Wisdom Wednesday. So tomorrow will be more story time on here, and relationship, and Wisdom Wednesday, and all that stuff. That's what we're going to be doing tomorrow, right? But I just want y'all to get the screenshot of this. This is how to go live, guys. Run down different types of lives. You got the gaming, you got the faceless, you got teaching and mentoring lives, you got the TikTok lives, right? And remember, you want to know what niche you're going to be into, right? So that's number 2. Pick a niche. It could be fashion, it could be beauty, it could be wellness, it could be electronics, it could be digital, it could be whatever it is. Just pick a niche, okay? And then before you go on, guys, make sure you got that good energy. Okay, not everybody who goes live have good energy, right? And whatever you got to do before you go on, just do it. Maybe you got to pray. Normally, before I come on here, I pray to God. Sometimes I don't do it every day. Don't get me wrong, because sometimes I'm rushing. I'm like, oh my God, it's 5:30. I got to get on here. Let me hurry up and get on. But when you pray to God, you pray to God, you say, maybe you're selling your ebook. Maybe you have your t-shirt line. Maybe you're doing TikTok shop. I don't know what you're doing. Like, I am promoting done for you digital products, right? And I'm sharing how to go live and all that. I will literally say to God, Father God, please send me the right people who needs to learn this, the right people who want to level up them life, the right people who are tired of answering to a boss, the right people who definitely are ready to go travel the world with their family and spend more time with their family, have more time for their friends and for themselves, right? Because a lot of us, we work ourselves down into the ground. It's time for us to stop doing that, guys. So that's what I'm all about. I believe in working less and making more, and it's so you could definitely do that, guys, right? So what you're sharing, you know what you're sharing, and then see the good energy, good vibes. Listen, guys, and I'm telling you, you could be even on here and you're crying and still have good energy. Good energy is not always dancing and upbeat and all of that stuff. You can be on here and you're crying because you are giving your authentic story. Maybe something happened to you and you're sharing it. There's nothing wrong with that. TikTok is not going to flag you for that. Okay? They're not going to flag you for that. As long as you're not cursing and you don't have anything like you want to, you know what, it's all fine. I've been on here crying and all that stuff before. So just be you, okay? So right? So tell your story. Ask questions, guys. I always ask questions too. And be you, okay? And that is it. So screenshot all of that, guys. Screenshot. Screenshot. And to get the blueprint, guys, to all of this, just go here on the top, freedompaydays.com, or just go on the link in my bio. Go on the link in my bio on my page. Guys, I'm going to go, oh my God, 15.K. Thank you so much, Dante. Thank you for being here, and thank you for tapping up the screen. Tomorrow, I will see you guys simply. Tomorrow, we're going to be at the pool. If it's not raining, we're going to be at the pool. I got to be at the pool tomorrow evening. We're going to be at the pool. So meet me at the pool tomorrow. We're going to be at the pool tomorrow. Come on here. I could get my hair wet tomorrow. We could go to the pool. Hopefully, it's not raining. So meet me at the pool tomorrow, 5:30. We're going to be telling stories and just getting to know each other more and talking about, just bring your wisdom, right, guys? Let me know some of the wisdom that you got from your grandmother, from your aunts, from your uncles, like different things, right? Tomorrow we're just going to have conversations. Y'all going to hear some of my crazy stories. You know, when I travel to China, I travel all about the place, modeling and doing all these stuff and all that. All right, so we get to know each other more tomorrow. All right, guys, so remember, you're a king, you're a queen. You deserve everything in life that you were meant to have, right? So don't let anybody stop you, right? And just know that your phone that you're scrolling on right here could literally make you some extra bank, right? It could literally change your life and your family's life. But if you don't have a system and you don't have something to show you and a guide, you're going to keep bumping your head around, okay? All right, so see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye. Love, Dante. Thank you so much. I got to take a screenshot. Let me take a screenshot. Yay. This is a good one. Thank you for being here, guys. Bye. Bye. Oh, you turned this off again. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I forgot what to... Oh, guys, did I do it? Wait. Before... Oh, whoa. Cancel. One last thing. So to end your live, you know, to start your live, you know, like when you're making a video, there's a plus button, right? So you want to make sure that you press that plus button. You will see the live. And guys, you should be able to go live. Let's see, 15... Sometimes if you have 20 people, 30, it depends. But I know the sweet spot is 1,000, right? So, and then to end the live, there is a little circle with the little asterisk. That's how you end it. All right, bye. Starting. She's so exciting.